Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, yes, on Tesla.com, especially when you're taking a look at Model 3s and Model Ys, there's one big discount, or I guess not really a discount, a savings that Tesla likes to parade on the page, and that is their gas savings that they put. They actually put gas savings of $6,000. So actually I missed that because I thought it was $5,000. So we're going to explain what that actually means, how that's could be not a full $5,000, and how you can calculate it for yourself if you want to figure out how much you'll save or not save by buying a Tesla vehicle. So we're going to get into that, plus a variety of topics, but usually this is where I run my intro really quick. But my name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And this stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. So let's take a look at it. So when you take a look at Tesla vehicles, yes, driving a Tesla can save you money if you've got everything set up. So initial cost, it will be a lot of different costs, but before we get into that, let's talk about like how much you'll actually save on a monthly basis. Because when you're shopping on Model Ys or Model 3s, like you see right here, you'll see that the gas savings, they label it at $6,000. The good thing is you could untoggle this if you want to, and you can kind of customize it as well. And actually gives a pretty good job of how it actually calculates for you. But in case you wanted to do the math for you yourself, I'm going to show you the exact math on how that is actually put together. And of course, if you want to save even more money, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So you can save an extra $500 to $1,000 off. And you can find the best deals that we have found also down below in the description. And you can check it out right there, where we can see Model 3s and Model Ys $4,000 to $5,000 off. But shout out to Spotted Model for posting this. Imagine only spending $355 for an entire year of gas. This is 12,000 miles on a Model 3. Now, this does sound like a great thing, but there are some things you need to be aware about before setting it up. And yes, driving a Tesla across all different metrics, another big one is maintenance. That's where you're going to save money as well, because you don't have oil changes, you have less brake changes. You might have more tire changes though. And so there's one thing to be aware about because of that instant acceleration. You might have to switch out your tires more often than you need to, than like a normal vehicle, but it's also dependent on how you drive. But here's how to actually calculate it for yourself. The first thing is you got to figure out how big a battery in a Model 3 and Model Y of the one you're looking to buy is. So quick Google shows that's anywhere from 60 to 81 kilowatts. So let's use like a round number of 70. And it's quick, simple math right here. The next one is you want to figure out what is your kilowatt, your cents per kilowatt, depending on where you're at. Depending on if you're in like California, you can see it's average of 19 cents. It can even go higher than that. Like San Diego, I think is like 70 cents or something like that. But you can do quick math here. You can also take a look at your utility bill. It tells you how much cents you're paying per kilowatt. You take that number, whatever cents it is, let's call it 10 cents. You times it times the size of the battery. Let's call it 71 kilowatts. Then so 71 kilowatts times 10 cents. You can see the quick math here, $7.10. But of course, there's also calculators out there as well. So if you wanted to put it in for yourself and see quickly as well, but it's really just quick math. But you can see here, if you put in that same metric onto this calculator, I guess I'll put it in the live stream chat so you can take a look. You can see to fill it up once to go 200, 300 miles, it's going to cost you $7.10. So that's where these crazy numbers like this come from, where they're only spending $355 for 12,000 miles over the course of that 1 year. And if you were to drive 12,000 miles on a gas vehicle, you probably already know how much you're spending on gas already, maybe like $100 to $200 a month. But before we get all excited, there's one other big cost to charging at your house that you have to figure out, and that is installing a level 2 charger. And if you're looking for an installer in the Southern California area, definitely hit up Smart Plug EV. Our friend Mario runs the company, and he is a Tesla authorized installer. So you want to make sure you go with a good installer that's at least Tesla authorized. And if you were looking for a deal, hit him up and ask for the Dennis deal. Here's a phone number right here on the page, and he's done multiple chargers at our places. And if you don't believe me, just check out his reviews. But installing a charger, just the charger itself, is going to cost you $500, give or take. So you want to be cognizant of that depending on where you're at, because you can see the Tesla wall chargers $420. If you go universal, which I would recommend, that's $550. You can see the cost kind of get up there. You could go cheap with like a generic level 2 one, but I would say I've done that and I'm not sure I would recommend it again. I would just go with a Tesla version. But right off the bat, $500 for the installation of that, or just $500 just for the unit. And it's going to cost anywhere from another $500 to maybe even $1,500, depending on how far your wall unit is going to be from your box, and also if you need to upgrade your box as well. We're demoing a product right now called Dock Charge. That's going to be interesting. If you can't install a level 2 or it's too expensive, Dock Charge is going to be an interesting one that might fit into that as well. But certainly you're going to pay at minimum $1,000 to get a level 2 charger installed at your house. You could go plus or minus a couple of hundred, maybe even cheaper, but still, it's still going to cost you around $1,000. So if you are doing quick math, you'll start to realize that's going to eat into a couple years of your savings right off the bat. So yes, $6,000 gas savings sounds great, but more than realistic, it's going to be $3,000 to $4,000 in that first year, maybe even less, depending on how much you have to spend to install a charger at your house. So just want to run that quick math through you, just so you're aware of it, just so you know about it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments.
Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks for that, everyone. Andrew, thanks for coming in. BD, great to see you. And Blueberry, thanks for dropping by as well. Happy daylight savings. Are we near Irvine? Yes, we actually are. We live in Los Angeles and we frequent Irvine a lot. BD, Blueberry, thanks for dropping by as well. Also, quick announcement on the channel. If you're sticking around till December, we're doing something big. We're going to be doing a giveaway every single day in December. So definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and tune in to December where we kick off that giveaway. In this next topic, Cybertruck deliveries are here in Canada. We've got some new photos, some new posts of all the different Cybertrucks that have arrived in Canada for delivery. And good, because demand for Cybertruck, I feel like, has started to go off a little bit of a cliff in the US market, especially because it doesn't qualify for that $7,500 federal tax credit. But really cool to see another market has been entered by the Tesla Cybertruck, and really cool to see when these actually are going to be delivered out there. But congrats to Tesla for entering another market. And I think I last saw that because this car is above a certain threshold, it's got a luxury tax on top of that, so probably a little bit more expensive. But if you're watching from Canada, let us know how your delivery is and how it actually is going to be. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Future, thanks for coming in. Welcome in. Andrew, unrelated to Tesla, but what do you think about the new Apple products? I think it's great. I mean, I got a iPhone 16 Pro Max, but certainly it's just a slight upgrade. I wanted it for the bigger battery, and I don't know about you all, but whenever technology starts to lag, I get a little frustrated, and so it's probably not healthy at all, but certainly is an interesting one. And so I feel like I just have to have the latest and greatest out there. But thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. I know you can tell we're not at home right now. We're traveling. And so we've got an interesting setup, and it's getting pretty dark pretty quickly. In this next topic, I know a lot of you are buying Teslas at the moment, but let's talk about the top 3 accessories I recommend. No BS, just straight useful accessories. There's a lot of different accessories out there, but these are the ones I 100% recommend and use on a daily basis that actually are useful. I know it certainly might sound like a little bit of a sponsored, but these links are all down below in the description. If you use our links, they do support the channel, but these accessories I actually do use, and spoiler alert, we're going to give away some of these accessories in December. The first one is this Jawa phone mount for your Tesla Model 3, Model Y, SX. We've had this mount in our past 3 Teslas, and I use this thing I use it 100% of the time, every single time I am driving. I like how it's MagSafe, I like how it charges, and it is very useful, especially if you have a MagSafe compatible phone. Definitely check out the discount down below in the description. The next one is Quick Bandit's license plate holder. I don't like drilling a license plate into the bumper, so this is a good one because I can just quickly take it off, leave it off, and then throw it back on when I feel like I need to use it, knock on wood, or just keep it in the trunk and give that reasoning if you ever need to. The next one is another one from Jawa. This is a center console organizer tray. Seems like something that isn't necessarily useful, but it actually is because you don't want too many things sliding around that center area. So this one is a useful one, 100% for sure, because they don't really give this to you. They give you this empty space in the middle, and so it could be a little bit annoying as things fly around all over the place. And the next one might be a little bit controversial, but all-weather floor mats. And this one is one I've got a sticking for because there's so many freaking different brands out there, and they're kind of all the same stuff out there. And so we've got links to the ones that I recommend on Amazon. You could pay more money for a different brand, but really at the end of the day, it's kind of all the same. And if you think about it, they're going to get beat up, dirty, and everything anyways. Then you might as well just get like a mid-tier one. Maybe not the cheapest, maybe not the most expensive, but just a mid-tier one. And the links to the ones we like are the one down below in the description. And another cool thing, I know it's not an accessory, but those are like my top 3 accessories, like your must-haves, your essentials, so to speak, of what you need to get when you're buying a Tesla. Everything else, if you got money to blow, it's all ancillary, and certainly you could get it if you want to. Another company that sells a bunch is Tesbros, and they're always doing some cool stuff. They just released a Tesla wrap visualizer. They had it for the Model Y and the Cybercab, but now you can do it on they had it for the Model 3, the Model Y Cybertruck, and now you can do it on the Cybercab as well, because this is an interesting one. And every day I feel like this could be interesting to see, like, would we actually buy this for like $30,000 and have it drive people around? I mean, I guess it'd be pretty cool to wrap it as well on top of that, but a cool visualizer if you want to take a look at it and see what your vehicle might look like in certain colors or different wraps out there. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Comment below if there's anything else, any other type of accessories that's like a must-have for you that you would rather get instead. Crypto, hey, why would I get $500 off instead of $1,000? Yeah, they changed it. It's $500 off on the Model 3 and the Model Y on the Tesla referral link, just like the one down below in the description. It's $1,000 for SX and Cybertruck. David, should I pull the trigger on a Y or a 3? Which one is it better price-wise? Right now, it's about the same price-wise, but if you need longer financing, Model Y is going to be your best bet. Also, we're seeing more deals, just like the one down below in the description in our deal spreadsheet, on Model Ys instead of Model 3s. It seems like Model 3s is selling out a little bit for sure. Alex, I want to get a good deal on a wall connector. Does any place like Best Buy, Tesla ever come out with deals on them for simple Black Friday is coming up? No, unfortunately, Alex, they don't necessarily put any sort of deal on them. But maybe send me a DM on socials. Maybe I can get you hooked up on a wall connector that's out there. Maybe on my Instagram or something like that. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.